Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Now, guys, there seems to be a virus going around, and this virus is affecting women's ability to think with common sense and clarity. Because what had happened was Toya, Toya, Little Wayne ex baby mama, never gets old Toya, aging like fine wine Toya, Regine Carter, mama, yes, Toya rushing. Her husband, Robert, baby mama had to call him out because he wasn't paying child support for quite some time. And this man has the audacity to be reaching out to the baby mama, showing her his nasty teeth like, boy, who you sleeping with? And Toya, girl, you're nasty. That's what you've been kissing, honey? Ew. Like, I tell you, something is wrong with people with money. I keep seeing it and I keep saying it, but y'all, none of them have been able to prove me wrong. It seems as though the more money you make, the more brain cells you lose, honey, because this man, right? Toya's husband, he has a baby mama that goes by the name Angelica. He's behind on child support, but irrespective of that, he has been sending her photos of his broken, almost missing tooth, like he's seeking free consultation. Cheap ass, bitch ass ninja, okay? Because that's all I have to say. I think women sometimes settles for the bare minimum, and when these relationships don't work, like there were so many red flags, because how do you stay with a man that doesn't pay child support? How? Like, how? Don't you think about that child? And as a mom, don't you put your child in that child's shoe and say, if this was my child, I wouldn't be happy about this? And you know what's even worse is the fact that people are making excuses for this man, saying, oh, it's probably just a month. Listen, women are horrible creatures, but not so horrible to be putting him on blast after he reached out to her asking her for dental advice. Angelica shared a video on the internet after putting this man on blast for not paying child support. And it's a lawyer going to court with 4 stacks of files. And she says, when the baby daddy thinks you're playing, but here comes my receipts. 4 boxes filled with documents, right? And then, irrespective of the fact that that woman is showing you that that's her receipt, you know it's quite a while he hasn't paid child support. That isn't a single month. That is given years, or at least close to a year, okay? And people are making excuse like, maybe it's just a month. After that woman put up that video, you're really gonna look at that video and say, probably it's just a month. Ladies, y'all gonna suffer. Y'all gonna suffer because y'all clearly don't have this discernment. You guys love to be bird. Yes, you love to be bird for men. And when I use the terminology bird, many people are breaking down all the beautiful characteristics of a bird. Like, are you such a bird that you don't understand that when bird is used in this way, it's a slang? Hello? Like, what the heck is wrong with us? What the heck is wrong with us? Right? But let's pull this report from the Jasmine brand. They're saying Robert Red Rushing, the husband of reality star and entrepreneur Toya Johnson, is making headlines after his child's mother, Angelica, publicly accused him of falling behind on child support payments. Angelica took to Instagram to air out her frustration, posting what appeared to be a Zelle payment confirmation shortly after calling him out. In the caption, Angelica wrote, "Light y'all, he up to date. I'd like to thank you all for the support," right? So she came back and she let the fans know, okay, after I put him on blast, he came through via Zelle and he paid the child support. That woman even showed the photos and the messages that man sent to her. And I don't blame her, because the audacity for you to be owing your baby mama and seeking freebies from her. Like, boy, who raised you? Who the heck raised you? You have no shame. You literally have no shame whatsoever. So she got the money, and hallelujah, because the internet dragged his ass. They did drag him, yes they did, but there were just a few ladies that, I think they're from the Bird Nation, because, Bird Nation now seems to be a thing, like a legit thing, because how do you make excuse for a man that a woman is clearly showing you that, hey, it's been quite a while since this man has paid anything that has to do with child support? How do you make excuse for such a person when the woman is showing you it's stacks upon stacks, which means that he hasn't paid child support in forever? But luckily, it is now paid. They're all up to date, thank God. But I'm wondering if Toya is suffering behind the scenes and stuck with having to take care of this man. And because everyone believed that they should paint the picture of a perfect marriage and not leave the marriage, they stay and they suffer in silence, suffer cleaning up for that man, suffer paying all his back bills that he wasn't paying after they found out that he's a deadbeat, once a deadbeat, always a deadbeat. They are determined to stay in those relationships and just suffer until the end of time. I'm wondering if that is what Toya is going through, because, how do you stay with a man that doesn't pay child support? I don't get it, because I would never date a man that doesn't pay child support. I would never stay with a man that doesn't pay child support, because if you're doing that to your own child, honey, what are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to me, honey? So as such, I would never trust you, and you could never give me any excuse. Even if she trapped you, even if she tricked you, even if the baby is no longer yours, if you took responsibility for the child, and if you started taking responsibility, don't back out now. You are breaking that child's entire world, because you were there and now you're removing yourself from the equation, and the child does not understand that. The child lacks the mental capacity to deal with that. So why would you want to go ahead and break a child's entire world like that for something that they're simply not responsible for, So I don't know how these women are choosing their men, but it really goes to show women hate women, and women are women's biggest enemy, because we sit down and we support these things against women because we want to feel better. We want to feel superior to other women. We want to say, he prefers me. You're a dummy, because tomorrow it's going to be your turn. And women need to realize it sooner rather than later. But that's all I have to share in this video with you all. We're going to talk some more in the comment who section. Peace.